What's up, football fans? Here we are, week 11, the last week of the regular season of Texas high school football. To my left has been always this season is Travis Yosting, the beat writer for the John Tyler Lions. This past Saturday on Senior Day, the John Tyler Lions faced Jacksonville Indians. Now, Travis, it was a pretty good game for John Tyler, a little slower for them to get going, but what did you like from that game?
Yeah, you look at it being Senior Day, and they were able to get a lot of seniors in, a lot of playing time for a lot of different guys. And that's kind of what you like to see on Senior Day in the last home game for a lot of those players, and still be able to get a comfortable win as well with the seniors performing well.
Now, did you like Bryson Smith kind of coming in? He ran the ball. Not as much we've seen him, but what do you think about his throwing game?
Yeah, his throwing was pretty good. His pass to Damian Miller for a 50-yard touchdown was right on the money. And then I think they were kind of protecting him a little bit, trying to keep him from running too much to keep him healthy for what they hope will be a long playoff run.
Yeah, it was an easy win, I guess you could say, for the John Tyler Lions as they inch closer to a district championship. This Friday at 7:30, they'll face the Nacogdoches Dragons there. But first, before we talk about it, let's head to the John Tyler Coach's Corner and hear from Coach Rickland Holmes.
It's going to be tough. NAC is a very tough and talented team. They play hard. Coach Ray is doing a great job with his kids, with them understanding what they do. And as you can see every year, they're getting better and better. Overall skill talent is off the roof. You know, they got the big-time free safety. But then at the skill position on offense, they got some guys that can play, especially at the quarterback position. Win Friday. And by any means necessary, we must win Friday to make sure that we are the true district champions of 16-5A.
Now, Travis, Coach Rickland Holmes sounds confident, more confident than he has sounded all season long. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I think if you look at the way they've been playing, they've steadily been improving throughout the year. They've put that 0-3 loss behind them. And no one can argue that they aren't the best team in this district. They just have to go out and prove it one more time. Now,
of course, with anything, there's always some areas that need to be tightened up. What would you say those areas are for the John Tyler Lions?
I think if you look at their passing game, they've got two really good receivers in Dontavian Gross and Damian Miller. I think they would love to see 2 or 3 other guys step up and really produce in the passing game. They had a couple guys, Josh Parker had a big touchdown run on a kind of a screen pass last weekend, and I think if they can get some production from guys like that, they'll be looking pretty good going into the playoffs.
Now for Bryson Smith, going 16 for 17 against Ennis. After that, he went 9 for 20. He's kind of trailed back a little bit. Do you think this fallback kind of worries you a little bit for the John Tyler Lions?
I think it's more a matter of what was needed from him at the time. When he needed to be perfect, he was, and in a windy game in Corsicana, he wasn't quite as sharp, but they didn't need him to be because his defense was playing so well. And I think when the crunch time comes, he'll be on the money.
Now, for this team to kind of go into the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs, what are your thoughts on what needs to happen?
Definitely they need to keep getting improvement from some of the younger guys. They've got a lot of sophomores playing, especially the defensive end position, linebacker positions. Those are important positions to have young guys in, and they've been improving throughout the year, and if they keep that going, they could be in for another long run.
Well, the good thing for us having Travis with us is he kind of gets the inside detail. Now, of course, you know that John Tyler Lions have made the playoffs. A win against Nacogdoches will just give them the outright district title. Now, Travis, what could be their the first playoff game outlook look like?
Right now they're looking at playing Texas High next Friday in Shreveport at Independence Stadium, which would be a big-time stadium, big-time atmosphere. That is almost set in stone. I believe if Longview loses to Hallsville, that could throw things, change things a little bit. But as it stands now, they're looking to play in Texas High.
Well, there you have it. This Friday, 7:30, John Tyler, Nacogdoches squaring off, and then possibly for sure next Friday, Texas High and John Tyler in Shreveport. You can follow this guy on Twitter at @TYosting ETFS, who have all the live updates of the John Tyler Nacogdoches game and if they win that outright district title. For us, we'll see you next week when the playoffs begin.